Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Octopath Traveler. I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion, and in the last episode we finished Tressa's chapter, so let's go on to Cyrus's chapter 3. It's in Stonegard, and we've already explored most of Stonegard, so it should go well enough. I am keeping Hanit in the party, so she can gain a few levels for when her chapter is up. Alright, we gotta hear tell. Cyrus. The story so far. In Query Crest, Cyrus uses powers of deduction to get to the bottom of a series of kidnappings perpetrated by the depraved scholar Gideon, who was harvesting the villagers' blood for his dark research. It was in Gideon's sickening laboratory that Cyrus discovered it. A translated copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Though the history of the dark arts intrigued him, he could not sit idly by while his peers used knowledge for evil. And so Cyrus came to Stonegard where the tome was bound. Would he find answers here, or only more dreadful answers? Stonegard at last. Man, I forget how I voiced him. It's been too long since I've seen a cutscene with him in it. A sprawling city if I ever saw one. Talk about searching for a needle in a haystack.
Now then.
First I should review where we stand. Like as not, the translated copy from the Far Reaches of Hell was produced by a bookmaker in this town. But where to begin my search? Logically speaking, it would make the most sense to begin at the source. Which means head straight for... Put mine in place. Bindery, of course. Where else? There's only one place we could possibly go. It's where they bind books. Huh. Huh.
Very well.
Let the investigation begin. Are we following him too? Yeah, a lot of people are following. Somebody was following Tressa. Looks like somebody's following him. We're following people that look like that.
Take care.
Take care, scholar. You know, I feel now too the unmistakable sense of being watched. For my part, the feeling was faint at first and came and went, but it grows stronger with every step we take. Undoubtedly, your instincts are sharper than mine. How did you acquire them, I wonder? I cannot say. It is something I learned on the battlefield. By what means, I do not rightly know. Oh, I was hoping there was some easy trick to it. It is easy enough if you are willing to fight as many battles as I have. I think easy here means something different to you and me. Fair enough. Even a scholar such as yourself cannot know everything there is to know of this world. Alright, well we did explore most of the city. I don't think we're gonna find some extra side quests here, so let's just talk to people here. We can scrutinize the guy. Book binding requires the finest of materials. Well, then let's just... Testimony. I sold the book of my making to Dominic, a translator. His home lies on the east side of town. There you go. Most intriguing. Well now, it would seem I owe this Dominique fellow a visit. I should be able to find him in the workshop just east of here. Well, that was easy. We only had to talk to one fella. He was nearby, and he was our first guest.
Excuse me.
Beg pardon. Is this the residence of...
My apologies.
I don't know who you are, but I am not in the mood for company.
A moment of your
If
time.
you could just spare moments, kind sir, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Be gone with you.
I said I wish to see no one. Leave at once. He seems like a stubborn one. I'll have to find another way. Pray forgive the intrusion. A good day to you, sir. It might behoove me to find out a bit more about our friend Dominique. Well, who better than the person right by the front of his door that will talk here?
I see.
He refuses to talk into thee. Quite, I need a different approach. You are looking most solemn. Is anything troubling you? I was thinking, wherefore would someone so mighty turneth his back on others? The suffering in his voice was that of a man who hath been made to forsaken everything. You are suggesting there is a reason for his behavior? Perhaps. I know not. But when I think about the life that he hath led... Yes, quite. Something tragic may have befallen him. I need to find out more. Perhaps I can even find a way to help him. A good plan, letting us act upon it. Letting us actin upon it.
Well,
So you were refused. Indeed. It would appear we have no one to rely upon but ourselves. This Dominique fella. Stubborn coot, would you say? A type regrettably common in the world of philosophy and science. So you're going to find out more about him? Certainly. If I can do that, I might find a means by which to make him listen to me. I shall start by talking to his colleagues and other associates. Good luck. Those bookish types are battier than the carrion caves. Myself included? Huh. Hey lady, what's up? I do my best not to indulge in idle gossip. Really, well, we're just about to ask you if you have a bit of gossip to share. Let's see now. That Dominique went and shut himself off from the world after his only daughter succumbed to sickness 15 years ago. Oh, most intriguing, and that would explain much. So he lost his daughter, and that's why he closed himself. Well, let's ask his neighbor.
'tis the merry truth.
Scholars love themselves a good translator. Let's see now. Now, Dominic has a translation commission he thought would earn him a fortune. Still rues the day he said yes to it, poor lad. Ah, most intriguing. He accepted a job he should have. I dare say it must be the tome of the Far Reaches of Hell. What else could it be? The loss of his daughter, the translation, could they be linked to one another? They must. Suppose I'll ask somebody else here. So how about this man in the stairs?
The truth is,
I wish I saved everyone, but I need money to make medicine, and some patients just can't afford it. I see, he couldn't afford to treat his daughter, and so he accepted that job. Sold some medicine to Dominic about 15 years ago, I think. Wasn't a spot of bothers, as I recall, financially speaking, so I gave him a discount. Most intriguing.
very well.
And that should do it. I dare say Dominic will be more talkative this time. And there's something here we can pick up. Where is it going to be? Oh, it's in the house, is it? We can't challenge him because we're not high level enough. Geez, level 60. But I don't think we're high enough level with Hunnet to take him on. So I think I'd rather not. And before we go talk to Dominica, let's save our game. Over here. I think everybody's full health and mana, yep. So we're good. If we're down here, we're gonna go to the top here. Look at that, fellas. We're at 41 hours and 30 minutes. We might actually not reach the 80 hours like I thought we would. Because we are about halfway through chapter 3s, and if we're halfway there, well, I guess it makes sense, but I feel like in the last 10 hours we've covered quite a bit of ground.
Excuse me.
Beg your pardon, Master Dominic. I am Cyrus, the scholar who called upon you earlier. You again. I already told you. Don't want to see you. 15 years ago, who did Dominic lose to sickness? His daughter. What task did Dominic take on to pay his debt? Stealing treasure, hunting a beast, translating a book. Making this way too easy.
But of course!
Yes, if my reasoning is correct, this is undoubtedly why Dominic has cut off all contact with the outside world. I do not mean to open old wounds, friend, but I have heard that you lost your dear daughter to illness some 15 years ago.
Thusly,
Since then, you have secluded yourself and cut off all contact with the outside world. In order to procure the elixirs that might save your daughter, you needed coin, quickly, and in large quantities. And so you accepted an unusual task.
yes.
To wit, producing a translation of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Who told you this?
Now then,
The book that you translated is now in my possession. Clearly, you are a scholar of great knowledge and wisdom. You took care to omit the most horrific passages, doubtless because you recognize the danger they posed. As an academic, I will not stand idly by as knowledge is used for the purpose of evil. And so I ask you, who commissioned this translation from you? Come inside.
many thanks.
Thank you, friend.
Listen,
But where should I begin with? Even begin? It was such a long time ago. I was desperate.
in truth,
15 years ago, a man came here with me with a request he said was of dire import. Strangely, I cannot recall his name. He was a scholar, and from his words one could tell his mind was as sharp as a blade. But what I remember more than anything were his eyes, which burned blood red with a zeal for knowledge that bordered on obsession.
what in the...
Red eyes? Could it be? No, perish the thought.
After that,
They say in recent years he's accepted a prestigious position at the Royal Academy in Amsterdam.
it couldn't be.
Good gods! Headmaster Ivan?
Yes.
Ah, yes, it's all coming back to me now. Ivan was his name, yes, of course.
In
He
truth,
came to me, a mighty and venerable tome in hand. That tome was from the far reaches of hell. I did not have to think twice.
is that so?
Knowing full well the danger posed by the forbidden knowledge within,
Yes.
yes, I was not blind to the risk. And yet, what choice did I have? The medicines my daughter required cost a veritable fortune, and I am but a humble scholar. So you followed Ivan's instructions to the letter.
Yes.
Yes, I translated the dreadful tome. All the while fearing for my life, what horrors might come to pass if the knowledge fell into the wrong hands. In the end, even the rarest of elixirs could not save my poor girl. Looking back, I believe this was divine punishment for my sins. Headmaster Ivan, whatever was the man thinking? You say the book is in your possession. I beg of you, promise me.
Leave it to me.
I will see that it never again is used to bring pain and suffering. You have my word. The pain and guilt you bear are surely beyond my understanding, but I hope this will bring you even a small measure of solace. Rest your heart easy, friend, as best you can.
You have my thanks.
Cyrus, was it? You have my thanks. Oh, there's that guy again.
Come now.
Well, are you going to keep hiding in the shadows, or shall we end this charade? Oh, you were wise to my presence.
Just so.
I knew I was being followed, yes. Fancy meeting you outside the academy. You are the headmaster's assistant, Miss...
Call me Lucia.
Greetings.
A pleasure. And why have you followed me here, Miss Lucia? I mean, Lucia?
I apologize.
Forgive me, Professor Albright. I meant no offense. I overheard that you were investigating the whereabouts of a certain tome. A tome by the name of From the Far Reaches of Hell. Is this correct? Well, you don't need that kind of exclamation when you're saying the title, but yes, what if it is?
In truth,
What I am about to say, I ask that you keep in the utmost confidence. I have reason to believe Headmaster Ivan is plotting something unsavory involving the self-same tome.
Why?
So the thief who stole the book from the archives was...
yes.
the headmaster himself. Of this, I am all but certain. The headmaster's assistant I may be, but first and foremost, I am a scholar in my own right. I will not stand to see my profession's good name sullied by one who would use knowledge in the name of evil. This is why.
Indeed.
You came here seeking my aid.
Correct.
Yes, my intuition as an academic tells me you are a man to be trusted. As you may be aware, Headmaster Ivan hails from Stonegard himself.
Yes.
Yes, I was planning to investigate that very matter after I was done here. The house in which he was born still stands. Yet there are ominous rumors about the place. I have ascertained its location, but I'm hesitant to investigate further on my own. And so I asked Professor Albright, pray lend me your aid.
I see.
See, before I promise anything, I would see the house with my own eyes.
Correct.
I understand it completely. You'll find it on the north side of town. That was on his house. That was just a bunch of stuff.
Shall we begin?
Very well, let us pay a visit straight away. As for whether or not I can cooperate, I will give you my answer there. Is this acceptable?
Thank you.
But of course, thank you, Professor. I will go on ahead and meet you there. Make for Ivan's birthplace. This is where Headmaster Ivan was born and raised. According to the neighbors, it has lain abandoned for some 20 years now.
Is that so?
Ominous indeed. Well, shall we let ourselves in? Oh! What the hell? There was a trap the whole time.
Oh!
Where? What is this?
What is this place?
Oh, there you go.
Ah, Professor Albright. I apologize for this little ruse.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. So, we meet again, Headmaster Ivan.
When I heard you were looking into From the Far Reaches of Hell, I knew your search would lead you here. And sure enough, you didn't disappoint me. Your mind is every bit as sharp as I thought it was.
You sent Lucia to keep an eye on me.
What a shame, my dear boy. A thirst for knowledge like yours would be such a terrible thing to waste. So, what do you say? Apprentice yourself to me, and I will overlook your little trespasses.
How kind of you. I refuse. I am, shall we say, philosophically opposed to your stance on knowledge. I believe that knowledge should be shared, not hoarded for one's personal gain.
I thought you'd say as much. Most unfortunate, Cyrus. Most. As you know, this is my house, and I don't get many callers these days. A smart man like you knows what this means, yes? When you starve to death here, no one will be the wiser.
If you think I'll give up without a fight, you don't know me nearly as well enough.
What have we here?
Climbing my way out doesn't seem to be an option.
Now
Now, how to get myself out of this predicament? I'd say trade winds to lift me up to the top. Must find a way out. We have ourselves a bone. Well now, how would I proceed? Investigate further. Investigate further. Investigate further. Let me investigate. Alright, we'll wait and see.
Professor?
Professor Olberic? That voice, could it be?
Are you okay?
Hold on, Professor, I'll lower a rope. Student in love with me. There you go, climb on up! How am I supposed to thank her? Oh, man. She'll hold this against me for a long time. I'll be forced to go on a date with her. Oh, I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, there. I'll be okay, thank you. Did you come all this way from Atlasdom? But why? Why? Tell me why. I keep changing my accent. I knew you were in danger, and so I came to warn you. That's quite enough, young lady. Uh-oh. Oh! Those spells. Ah! That was Therese, he said, not there. I knew Cyrus would come, but you have pluck for a girl your age.
You think you can get away with this?
Ivan, let her go at once! It is clear hostage negotiations never factored into your scholarly pursuits. Mark my words, Cyrus, stop meddling in my research or the girl's life is forfeit. Wait! Have to save Therese. Now where's the safe spot? Need it at once! Where we must go. I would much rather find a safe spot. Up here, perhaps? Oops. We're gonna look for treasures while we're in here. Obviously. I mean, obs. Oh, okay, that's the room. We came in. I don't know if there's gonna be monsters here. Yeah, I spoke too soon. There are monsters, and oh, there's some mage monsters. You surprise your foe. Thank the maker. Got electricity and daggers. That's good. So I'm going to do electricity, hoping it hits everyone. And by hits everyone, I was hoping it'd be weak.
Out of my
And
way.
they're not. So I'm gonna have to do steel SP here. Over here. Ah, you got to be kidding me!
What next?
We're missing. Beast Lore, hopefully, yeah. Tell me that a not pounce, and of course she missed because she's not particularly good.
Shall be mine.
Level slash might be a little handy here. They're weak against the slashing, so that's good. Thief, I'm gonna need one of these.
I appreciate it. Really.
Okay, good. At least I can knock one guy out.
Interesting dilemma.
Maybe we can do... Oh, man. Lightning would definitely knock that one out. I think that's probably more important.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Break that one so it doesn't get a turn.
The battle is
Break the one in the
truly
back. And I think I have a dagger I can use.
Letting the hunt begin.
Answer... She has a dagger, right? Yeah. So let's make... Oh, I was like, oh, I should have done it twice in case she misses. But she's got a second serving, so that's good. Alright, friend, what can you do? Let's see. Would this guy be weak against steel SP? Daggers, maybe?
I appreciate it. Really.
I think he was.
Letting the hunt.
Beast Lore, I'd like to summon our good friend Lind here. Sweet. That's what I meant to say. And obviously, I want to do a good old level slash here. And we finished him off. Thank you. It wasn't a tough battle, but they did take quite a beating before dying. So we are, you know, at a correct level, I think, for this area. I think it was a level 40 challenge rating. Jeez, it's dark in here. I don't know if there's any reason to come all around in here. I guess there is a little bit. For an inspiriting plum to heal, to restore the mana I used up coming up here. Oh, there you go. There's no treasure worth getting here. I'll get you. First, let me get these random people in
This
your
is
house.
the beginning of your end.
All right, let's we'll get another one of their weaknesses. Okay, bows. We got that. Geez, I don't really know what I want to do here.
I will cut you down.
I'd like to know what the other guys are weak against. I'm going to do, actually, you know, let's do another level slash here. Hit all of them, and then I'm just gonna go all out with. Oh no! Oh no, he's weak against lightning, so we're gonna hope for blizzard or fire. It's so tough. It's a wild guess here. Go for blizzard.
A tempest of ice shall
Nope.
reign.
Might not be fired. It might have been just be weak against.
Letting the hunt begin.
And of course, I'm gonna do my arrow storm here. Oh. Oh no! No! Oh, okay, that's actually not that bad. Max out this thing. Oh, that didn't kill him. Impressive. That's okay. We'll do the same thing here.
Level slash.
I think I just need the one dagger here. And I'm actually gonna do one of these because he's weak against daggers. I might as well do some stealing here.
Your spirit is mine.
Only 14. I'm gonna boost it though right next turn.
Now,
Right here.
what next?
VLSD, max it out. Come on. 47, not bad. It's worth boosting. Of course, I want to try and kill him. Oh, I can't because I boosted in the last one. Okay.
Victory shall be
He's in the
mine.
red. Could hit him with the bow. I know it doesn't matter what it is. I'll just try with the regular hit like this. Oh, that wasn't worth it, I'm an idiot. Oh yes, the second serving saved
I grow
us.
stronger.
No way. That's hilarious. Thank the maker. Alright, looks like we have to go down. In the cellar, danger level 40. And here's a safe spot I was actually looking for. Alright, well, we're going to end the episode here. In the next episode, I guess we'll explore the cellar and go kick Ivan's ass. Or his assistant, anyway. And I'm guessing finish Cyrus's third chapter. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Gazillion. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Let me know what you think of Octopath Traveler, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.